Go ahead and start reading this article from Billy Graham, Evangelistical Association, December 2014.
Always good news.
Article, Always Good News?
Yeah, see? Always good news.
Oh, I meant, yeah, it's good news. Now, this article is called,
Submitting to authority.
mm-hmm,
The Roman centurion recognized that the Christ's authority was a direct result of his submission to God's authority. Jesus said, "I do always those things that please him." John 8:29. My meat is to do the will of him that sent me. John 4:34. And if it be possible, nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Matthew 26:39.
mm-hmm. That was the end of this?
Yeah,
What about Ephesians? Keep going.
but that's all you circled.
Oh, that's all I circled, but
Yeah.
keep going.
The whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Christian parent's authority will be a direct result of and in proportion to his or her submission to divine authority.
Okay, pause. Who was the centurion?
Jesus?
No, Jesus spoke with the centurion, or the centurion with Jesus.
I don't
And
even
the
know what a centurion is.
is called the centurion because he's a Roman soldier that is in charge of cent. That means 100 other soldiers. He said, "My servant is sick. Please send word and my servant will be healed." Jesus said before, "I will go and see your servant." And the centurion answered, "You don't have to go. Only say your word and my servant will be healed. Because I am under authority. And I tell this man, go, and he goes. I tell that one, come, and he comes." And then Jesus responded, "In all of Israel, I have not met anyone with such great faith." For instance, imagine that your car broke down and you spoke to a mechanic 3 miles away, right? And you said to the mechanic, "Please help me with my car." And the mechanic responded, "I will go now to fix it." And you say to him, "You don't have to go. Just say your word and the car will be fixed." We don't believe it for mechanics and cars, but
Yeah.
we might believe this as far as religious people like Jesus or saints. The saints to me are people that are very religious.
Do I continue?
Yes, sir.
This is more than a once-for-all act. It is a day-to-day, moment-by-moment attitude. Children, honor thy father and mother. Ephesians 6:1-2.
Stop. Did you obey me every hour of this day?
No.
All right. So I forgive you, and now we are back at peace with each other, right? All right.
Fathers, don't overcorrect your children or make it difficult for them to obey the command. Make it commandment. Ephesians 6:4. Philippians. Oh,
Philippians.
That's what it says.
Phillips. Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Continue, son.
Fathers, do not irritate and provoke your children to anger. Do not exasperate them to resentment, but rear them tenderly in the training and discipline and the counsel and admonition of the Lord.
Admonition.
Oh, admonition. Ephesians 6:4 amp.
Amplified Bible. There are so many, right? So many new words we need to learn in just about reading the Bible. What was this article about?
It was about, well, the top was about a guy that talked to Jesus.
The centurion.
Yes,
Only say the word and I will do it.
Centaur.
Of course, yeah. And the other one was about fathers don't bother your children and children obey your. Yes. Yes, sir.